welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm doing this Instagram baddie look. So if you're trying to slay some pictures on the gram just like I am, keep watching to see how I achieve this look. So today I'm going to start with foundation first. And the foundation that I'm going to be using today is the Maybelline Superstay. I'm actually going to be using it in the color 330 Toffee, but then I'm going to mix in the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 338 because this is like one of my favorite foundations, as you can see, but the color doesn't really match me right now because of my summer tan. So I'm going to mix a little bit of spicy brown in there to have a color match. I love the Maybelline Superstay because the coverage on it is popping. So just so you guys know, I didn't skip steps. I already moisturized and primed my face. I just used some lotion, and then I used the Maybelline Pore Perfector primer, and I moisturized my lips with some chapstick. So I was all ready to jump right into foundation. My foundation is on, so next I'm gonna go and do my brows, and I feel like eyebrows are the biggest key to being an Insta baddie. Like, they have to be on point. So we're going to give our brows a little extra attention today. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, of course, in the color dark brown. I'm also using this Anastasia brush number 12 to carve out my brows, and I will say my brows have not been the best lately because I had the bright idea to spray Fix Plus into my brow pomade to see if it would help moisten it up, because I've had it for a while and that was a complete fail. So anyway, you guys already know how I do my brows. I start kind of towards the middle of my brows, and then I'm just gonna outline the bottom. Then I'm going to come over top, and then I'm going to give it some hair-like strokes towards the front of my eyebrow. This is the brow that always gives me trouble. I feel like it's never the shape that I want it to be. Today's no different, so here we are. Next, I'm gonna carve out my brows. I normally don't carve out my brows, but I mean, we're not doing what Alex would normally do. We're doing what an Insta baddie would do, and Insta baddies definitely always carve out their eyebrows. So I am going to take this Wet n Wild concealer in the color medium tawny, and I don't know what the name is because it got rubbed off, but I'm gonna take this small pencil brush, and I'm gonna carve out my brows. So underneath, I'm gonna use this medium tawny color because it's definitely a highlight color on me. And to conceal on top, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. All right, you can tell that I don't normally do that step because it's a little rocky. So I'm just gonna blend this out with a beauty sponge. so now I'm gonna prime my lids for eyeshadow. And I'm just using this NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. This is the color Caramel. I haven't used this concealer in a long time, so I just decided to bust it out for today because NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer is definitely an Insta Baddie major key. So I'm just using this concealer to prime my lids. Then I'm blending it in with my beauty blender, and I am going to set this with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I hardly have any of this left, and I also haven't used this in a while, so I'm just gonna dust that over my lids. To give me a base for my shadows. Now I'm going to go in and apply my eyeshadow. I'm going to use the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills just because I haven't used this palette in quite a long time. I've only used it once so far, so I just figured I'd find some colors in here that would work for the Insta Baddie look. And so this is what the palette looks like, and there's a lot of neutral shades that I can use in this palette because Insta Baddie makeup is not about a lot of eyeshadow. It's very minimal eyeshadow, mainly in the crease, a lot of times only one shade. So I'm gonna go into this color, Raw Sienna, and this is a blending brush from Morphe. I'm just gonna blend this into the crease. So I'm gonna go into this color right beside it, which I think I was digging into anyway earlier, which is this color Rustic, and I'm gonna use the other side of the brush, and I'm just gonna blend out that sienna color. And that's pretty much it for the eyeshadow. Just keeping it super simple, mainly in the crease. What I am going to do though is I'm going to go back in with this NARS Creamy Radiance Concealer, and I'm just going to pop a teensy little bit of concealer in there, and then I'm going to take a flat brush and just blend that out, creating a little bit of a halo effect. Then I'm going to go back into that rustic color, that brownish color here. Blend everything out one last time. And that's it. Like I said, the eyeshadow is super easy for a Insta Baddie look. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with the eyeliner, and I'm going to use this Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner. I can't see the name on it anymore. It just looks like this. And I'm just going to take an angled brush and apply that along my lash line. Okay, now I'm going to conceal under my under eye, and I hardly have any of this left. I thought I had more. But I'm just blending that out with a beauty blender, of course. I'm gonna highlight a little bit more than I might do usually. So I'm gonna hit my cupid's bow, top of my forehead, down the center of my nose. And then I'm gonna hit like underneath here, underneath my jawline as well. Then to give me a little bit more of a highlight, I'm going back in with that Wet n Wild concealer. Just hitting right in my inner corners. I love this step. Just gives you a little bit extra oomph. I'm gonna set my under eyes with the Sasha Buttercup setting powder. This is the light version. I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild contour stick and Call Me Maple to contour. I do really like this contour stick because it's like really warm color. So I'm just going to contour along my forehead, down the bridge of my nose. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of the same contour stick in Where's Walnut. Just a little tiny bit. Now I'm gonna spend the next 8 hours blending it out. And apply a little bit of bronzer as well. Super snatched. Now I'm gonna go down the bridge of my nose and hit this nose contour real quick like. Now I'm gonna pop on my lashes, and before I do that, I'm just gonna apply a little bit of mascara. So I'm using the Makeup Shayla Maybelline Big Shot mascara, which I always use. I went in with these faux mink lashes from Ardell. So now I'm just gonna go in with this Ruby Kisses 24 Eye Define, and I'm just going to line my lower lash line. After that, I'm gonna apply blush. I'm using this MAC Melba blush. This is one of my all-time favorite blushes, and I haven't used it in a long time. So I'm really excited to be using it today. It's just a really subtle tone pink, and I really like it. Time for my favorite part, which is to highlight. I'm using the Amrezy highlighter from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Just gonna highlight on my cheekbones, on my cupid's bow, on my nose, a little bit on my forehead. I'm gonna take a pencil brush and I'm gonna go in and hit my inner corner highlight. Go in and do a little bit of brow highlight as well. Alright, so now I'm going to line my lips. I'm using this lip pencil from Nabi. I'm not really sure how to say it. Got these on Amazon. The Insta Baddie lip, as you all know, is a very mauve-y, brownish kind of color. So I'm going to use the infamous MAC Whirl as my lip color today. Now to finish it all off, I'm actually going to use this Dewy Finish Setting Spray from NYX. Right, so I took my headband off and I'm just going to brush through my hair. Then I'm going to finish off with the key Insta Baddie Essential. Some large hoop earrings. And voila, right before your eyes, I have become an Instagram baddie.